This is the 2C Media Network, and live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the Tom O'Neill Studios, this is Steve's Sporty Balls, presented by the L2C Media Network. And now, with the stories, the scores, the headlines, and a whole lot more on Draft Day #1, NFL Draft Day, that is, by the way. I'm Harry Von Stuttgart, your announcer, and here he is, our #1 draft pick, because he's got the biggest balls, Steve, the Baxman Baxley. Hey, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another spine-tingling edition. Mood lighting, please. Spine-tingling edition of the L2C. No, I keep calling it the old name. It is not L2C anymore. It is Steve's Sporty Balls. Thank you, Mandy Summers. And I got a surprise for Mandy coming up. Her own production company. I made her a production company logo, and I will send it to her tomorrow. There's a lot I got to do tomorrow, and there's some things I got to cancel, and some things I got to do to get everything ready. And hope the hell I can do it. Anyway, we'll talk about that privately. How you doing, everybody? Chat room is open. We'll try to bring you some of what they got to say. There we go. But right now, let's get to the sports. And the big event, as we all know, happens to be the NFL Draft. Live from Vegas, baby. So right now, let's get you updated on day one of this very exciting NFL draft. And let's see. Oh, goody. We got it all listed here. Okay. We have to lower it down here. Thank you. I'm going to tilt like this. Okay, #1. Okay, let's go through the draft first round. And the Jacksonville Jags took a defensive lineman. His name, Trayvon Walker. And it's not bad. He is from the University of Georgia. Second pick in the first round went, of course, to the Detroit Lions. And they chose a homeboy. That's right. You heard me. That's right. You heard me. They chose a homeboy. Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan. Not bad. Third pick went to the Houston Texans. Derek Stingley from LSU, cornerback. Let's see. Fourth pick went to the Jets. Ahmad Garner, cornerback, Cincy. Kayvon Thibodeau, edge, went from Oregon, went to the New York Giants. Sixth pick in the first round went to Ikem Ekwonu, offensive lineman from North Carolina State. Went to, you guessed it, Carolina Panthers. Seventh pick in the first round went to offensive lineman Evan Neal of Alabama. Eighth pick in the first round. By the way, he's going to the Giants. That's right. Boom, boom. Drake London became the eighth pick in the first round for the Atlanta Falcons, wide receiver out of the USC. Seattle had the ninth pick, and they took offensive lineman from Mississippi State, Charles Cross. 10th pick went to the Jets again, Garrett Wilson, wide receiver of Ohio State University. The 11th pick went to the Saints, wide receiver Chris Olave from Ohio State. Lions traded for the 12th pick. They traded, I do believe, the Minnesota Vikings for that coveted pick. And they chose a good one. Jameson Williams, wide receiver from Alabama. Not bad. 13th pick went to the Eagles. Jordan Davis, defensive lineman, University of Georgia. 14th pick in the first round went to Kylie Hamilton, safety out of Notre Dame. Went to the Ravens of Baltimore. 15th pick, back again to Houston. They got, thank you. They got offensive lineman Kenyon Green from Texas A&M. The 16th pick to the Commodores. No, not the singing group, the Washington Commodores. Wide receiver, Penn State, Jahan Dotson. 17th pick in the first round went to the Chargers. They got Zion Johnson, offensive lineman, BC. Let's see. The 18th pick went to the Texans, and they selected Treylon Burke, wide receiver, Arkansas. 19th pick overall went to first round, by the way. Went to Trevor Penning, offensive lineman. North something or other. Let's see. Hello, what am I seeing here? What am I doing here? I have no idea. Okay. Yeah. What the heck? Oh, got a little comical here. A little commercial they're playing. I think it was Northern Ida Watershed. Wow. One of the smaller schools. Okay. Let's see. Trevor Penning. Like Washington State Cougars. Oh, the Panthers. Okay. Went to the Panthers. Northern Iowa. Okay, thank you. Finally got that figured out. Kenny Pickett, 20th pick in the first round, went to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pickett is the quarterback for Pitt. 21st pick, Kansas City. They got Trent McDuffie, cornerback, Washington. Quay Walker, linebacker of the University of Georgia, went as the number 22 pick for the Green Bay Packers. Khair Elam, cornerback, Florida, went as number 23, and the 23rd pick went to Buffalo. Tyler Smith, offensive lineman, Tulsa, is now a Dallas Cowboy, 24th pick. 25th pick in the first round, Tyler Linderbaum, offensive lineman of Iowa. Jermaine Johnson II was an edge. He's now a Jet, coming from Florida State in the 26th pick. Devin Lloyd, 27th pick to the Jags, linebacker from Utah. Devontae Wyatt, defensive lineman, University of Georgia, went the 28th pick of the first round to the Packers. Finally, the New England Patriots chose offensive lineman Cole Strange of Tennessee Chattanooga, 29th selection. 30th selection, George Karlaftis, edge, Purdue, is the Kansas City Chief. 31st pick went to the Cincinnati Bengals. Safety from Michigan, Daxton Hill. And the latest, the 32nd pick in the first round, Louis Cini, safety from the University of Georgia. That is about it. And he is going to the Minnesota Vikings. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're on the clock. And what can one say but woo? So for the Lions, they didn't do too bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby either. So when we get some more, we'll wrap up the first round tomorrow. Our first round coverage, because tomorrow they'll have the second round. Happy Thursday, everybody. Want to remind you, we're going to do the Nick Rekieta commercial now, so we can fulfill our little promise to you to bring you sports with a little humor. So, little reminder that Nick Rekieta is streaming tonight, of course. Highlight will be the latest on Yes Friends, Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, and so far, I'm going to say it, Amber Heard's team is losing and being embarrassed at the same time. Well, Nick Rekieta, our humble Minnesota attorney, will be hosting tonight's edition of Lost Blaming the Interwebs evening edition, midnight Eastern, 11 Central. And tonight it's Trash Talk Thursday, Depp, bleep posting, and mockery. That is all coming up. So we hope you, my friends, will tune in at midnight Eastern, 11 Central. It is the most unusual 3 to 4 hours of entertainment, information, and chutzpah, hosted, of course, by the unpredictable yet humble Minnesota attorney Nick Rekieta. And that's on Rekieta Law Channel here on YouTube. And with that said,
Studio 31.
Excusez-moi. And with that said, we give you a moment of joy, of fun. That's right. A little brooch, a little break in the action. Or is that in the cheesy action? What else we got? Nothing much. Okay, so we are going to continue. That's right. We're going to continue with our look at. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I keep forgetting. Let's go from the NFL to the NBA playoffs. That's right. We'll bring you the NBA playoffs, scores and everything, and get you a sports news update and a whole lot more. We're on for an hour, so we will have it all for you here as playoffs of the NBA and all the best in sports coverage right here on Steve's Sporty Balls. All right, let's kill the fan there for a bit. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, only one game remains to be played. They are right now starting the fourth quarter. It's game number 6. Mavericks taking on the Utah Jazz. And right now, at the end of 3 quarters, it is the Mavericks leading the Jazz 77-72. Dallas leads the series 3-2. Game 6, going to be a rider. So we'll have a final score for you as soon as one hits from the Mavericks and Jazz. Let's give you a. Well, we can't give you a quick update. Maybe we can, maybe we can't, but nope. They're in commercials right now, so let's keep going. Okay, in the 76ers Raptors, bye-bye Raptors. It was fun. The Philadelphia 76ers came back and bit you in the buns, 132-97 to take the series 4-2. And looks like it was all over but the shouting. At least from the Phoenix Suns, they once again advanced. They beat the New Orleans Pelicans 115-109 to take that series 4-2. And there you go. And there you go. So right now, the dance, fourth quarter right now, it is still 77-72. Dallas ahead of the Jazz of Utah. And Dallas wins. They will take that game and go on to advance. So, as they say right now, it's anyone's game at this moment. Okay, we are done with the NBA. Let's go from the hardwood to the hard synthetic ice of the National Hockey League. And friends, we do this with hope in our hearts. And it's a full slate. Well, about as full a slate as we can get. So here we go. We got 3 games. Actually, no, we got 2 games still going on in progress. Let's beef them up to you right now. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in overtime. Nashville Predators, Colorado Avalanche, tied at 4. Just starting the third period. LA Kings up on the Vancouver Canucks 2-0. Final score, their final scores, we got them all for you. Boston Bruins beat the Buffalo Sabres 5-0. Bergeron for Boston, 3 goals, 1 assist. Ullmark for Boston, 37 saves. Pasternak for Boston, 1 goal, 1 assist. More for you, we got it. Florida Panthers blanked the Ottawa... Oops, forgot to... Oh, got those. Okay, thank you. Florida Panthers blanked the Ottawa Senators 4-0. Verhaeghe for Florida, 2 goals. Bennett for Florida, a goal and an assist. Knight for Florida, 27 saves. Carolina Hurricanes made mincemeat out of the New Jersey Devils by a score of 6-3. Kotkaniemi for Carolina, 1 goal, 2 assists. Necas for Carolina, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Martinook for Carolina, 1 goal. Blue Jackets beat the two-time defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning 5-2. Blackstrand for Columbus, 1 goal, 1 assist. Merzlikins for Columbus, 25 saves. And Sillinger for Columbus, 1 goal. New York Islanders lasted the Washington Capitals 5-1. Varlamov for the Islanders, 26 saves. Barzal for the Islanders, 3 assists. And Bailey for the Islanders, 1 goal, 1 assist. Final in overtime, the Calgary Flames lost a heartbreaker to the Minnesota Wild, 3-2. Kaprizov for Minnesota, 1 goal. Gaudreau for Minnesota, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Talbot for Minnesota, 31 saves. Not bad. Finally, in overtime, the Oilers scared the Sharks out of their water 5-4. Yamamoto for Edmonton, 1 goal, 1 assist. Oy! Gregor for San Jose. That's right, Edmonton made up with San Jose. 2 goals. And Broberg for Edmonton, 1 goal. And that is your NHL. But we got some minor league action for you. So Let's perk it up with a look. Let's go there. Where it says see more, we hit it. All right. Let's go to the AHL, the American Hockey League. As it has to be, of course, playoff time there. And we all know there are some games being played tonight. Let me take a swig. All right, let's put that in. 4 games to tell you about. Let's give you the scores here. And right now, 1 game's still going on. Less than 5 minutes and 47 seconds left to play in regulation time. Tucson Roadrunners lead the San Diego Gulls 4-2. Final in overtime, Laval Rocket beat the Toronto Marlies 5-4. Manitoba Moose threw a flying squirrel at the path of the Abbotsford Canucks. They won 7-1. And the Chicago Wolves beat the Grand Rapids Griffins by a score of 6-3. That is the AHL. It's time now to see about Obigo. That's right, the Ontario Hockey League. Let's get you ready for scores. 4 games on tonight's slate. Hamilton defeated Peterborough 7-3. Lost Sioux waited till overtime to hit Guelph right in the old Balzers. 5-4 final score. Sault Ste. Marie victorious. Kingston over Oshawa 6-2, and Windsor over Sarnia 4-1. And believe it or not, we're walking on air. Okay, we got 3 more little segments. Let's go to the ECHL. All righty, let's go to the ECHL and load them up. Read the scores and schedule. Okay, somewhere we got something. And once again, everything starts Friday. Ooh. But here's the Thursday. Here are the Thursday games that we had. And there was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Utah Grizzlies beat the Tulsa Oilers 5-1. Cincinnati Cyclones over the Toledo Walleye 2-0. Maine Mariners over the Reading Royals 5-4. Newfoundland Growlers over the Trois-Rivières Lions 5-2. And the Jacksonville Icemen blanked the Atlanta Gladiators 5-0. That is the ECHL. Let's get you on the spiel. The Southern Professional Hockey League. Find out how they did in their playoffs or championships. And let's see, you had the game 1 of the Peoria Rivermen Roanoke Railyard Dogs President's Cup final started tonight. And let's see, yes we do. That's right, we do. And game 1 belongs to Peoria. Peoria beating the Fun Folks at Roanoke by a score of 3-2. Friday, it's the same 2 teams, 7:15. It's going to be fun. Yes, it is. Well, anyway, that's the spiel. They're in, as we like to call, the final stretch. Federal Prospects Hockey League are next on the wire, and we'll just see who's going to walk across it. If I'm lucky, my cat will. All right, we don't need the standings. We just need the scores, gentlemen. Okay, well. Okay, do we have, let's see. The Wolves outlasted the Thunderbirds in Game 2. They now advance to the Commissioner's Cup. That's right. Excuse me. Yawn. To yawn. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we've already done that. Federal Prospects Hockey League. Let's see. Where was that score you just read, Steve? Maybe that was tonight. No idea. Oh, boy. Okay, so. All right, we have the Wolves. Oh, excuse me, I'm doing some yawning here, kids. Okay, we got the Wolves going up against the Dragons in the Commissioner's Cup. Anyway, so we have the Commissioner's Cup finals taking place. Wolves outlast Thunderbirds in Game 2, so they've advanced to the Commissioner's Cup final, and that's going to be some sort of fun. Yes, it is. All right. Oh, excuse me, folks. The yawns rectify the needs here. Okay, I think that's going to do it for our hockey segment. And tomorrow, of course, is Friday. Yay. We holler at that a lot. Okay, let's get to some headlines. And oh, boy. Thank you. Thank you very much. At least nothing cracked, except my head. Anyway, let's get going with some NFL action. Don't know what the future holds for me or this, but I will tell you one thing: we're going to have some fun. Here we go. The Eagles entered the 2022 draft in search of a wide receiver, and on Thursday night they found one, just not from the rookie class. After moving up to select Georgia defensive tackle Jordan Davis with the number 13 overall pick, they traded out of its second round one selection number 18 pick to the Titans as part of a blockbuster package for A.J. Brown, as ESPN first reported. Not only that, but the Eagles have already signed the Pro Bowl wideout to a 4-year, $100 million extension with $57 million guaranteed per NFL media, as they secured a new top target for the long term. In exchange for Brown, the Titans received the number 18 overall pick, which they proceed to use on potential Brown successor Treylon Burke from Arkansas, as well as the Eagles' number 101 pick, third rounder. A second-round pick of the Titans 3 years ago, Brown is one of the top young pass catchers in the National Football League, totaling 2,995 receiving yards and 24 touchdowns since 2019. He was one of several big-name wideouts who recently decided to hold out of voluntary workouts in search of long-term contracts in light of a rapidly escalating receiver market. Despite Tennessee's public proclamations about Brown's future with the organization, Brown himself had been especially sensitive to talks of stalled contract negotiations on social media, as he acknowledged rumors about a potential trade. The second veteran receiver traded on draft night after the Ravens' Marquise Brown, who landed with the Cardinals. The ex-Titan star missed 4 games due to injury in 2021, but immediately slots in as an upgrade in Philadelphia, where he'll start opposite 2021 first-round pick Devonta Smith. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts is a noted fan of A.J. Brown. The two recently worked out together, so their sudden pairing is another indication Philly is committed to building around Hurts for the 2022 campaign. Now, 24-year-old Brown has become one of the NFL's highest-paid receivers under his extension with the Eagles, which averages $25 million per year. Only 3 other players, Tyreek Hill, $30 million, Devontae Adams, $28 million, and DeAndre Hopkins, $27.25 million, have signed deals averaging more per season at their position. Ooh, interesting, don't you think? Now, as we said, the NFL draft, expect the unexpected, and how's this for a little unexpected? The tide continues to roll for Alabama and their receivers in the first round of the NFL draft. This time around, it's a wideout, Jameson Williams, who had been selected by the Lions with the 12th overall pick in the 2022 draft from Vegas. Detroit traded up with Minnesota from the number 32 overall pick to bring Williams to the Motor City. Throughout the season, Williams, who transferred to Alabama from Ohio State, was considered to be the top receivers prospect in this 2022 class. However, a torn ACL in the national championships early this year did put a dent in his draft mess up. Wow. Let's see. Didn't put a dent. This season, however, torn ACL. And put a dent in his draft stock. He's the 4th receiver off the board. That said, not only does his selection high in the first round, despite that knee injury, show how talented Williams is, but it also highlights how well he's progressed in his recovery. As 2022 draft drew closer, reports indicated that the 21-year-old is ahead of schedule in his rehab, which is an encouraging sign that the Lions will see him on the field sooner rather than later. Williams was a first-team All-American in 2021 and has all the markings of a true number 1 receiver in the National Football League when healthy. Last season, he hauled in 79 catches for 1,572 yards and 15 touchdowns. That production will now be injected into a Lions offense that ranked next to last yes, happy birthday. Yeah, all right. So we welcome him to Detroit with open arms. All right, let's go to Major League Baseball. And Wednesday afternoon, the Mets and Cardinals wrapped up their 3-game series with a benches clearing brawl stemming from a series of hit by pitches. The Mets have been hit by 19 pitches this year, 6 more than any other team, and they're not taking it too kind. And their frustration seemed to finally boil over when our little doggy here needs to go night-night. Okay. See, 6 more than any other team, and their frustration seemed to finally boil over when reliever Yohan Lopez buzzed Nolan Arenado up high. Today, MLB announced Arendo has been suspended 2 games for contributing to the incitement of the incident. Cardinals receiver Genesis Cabrera, who hit J.D. Davis with a pitch in the prior half inning, was suspended 1 game as well. If Arendo and or Cabrera appeal the suspension, they will be able to play until tomorrow. All right. Let's
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding.
Let's buzz it over to more NBA. And how bad was this game? Chris Paul went 14 for 14 in the best shooting night in NBA playoff history. Devin Booker returned. Thank you. Let's see here. Devin Booker returned from a hamstring injury to hit a late 3-pointer, and the Suns beat the New Orleans Pelicans 115 to 109 on Thursday night. Okay. Paul had the most field goals without missing a playoff game, hit all 4 of his 3 throws, and had 8 assists as the top seed Suns overcame a Michigan Derby. All right. Paul had the most field goals without a miss in a playoff game, hit all 4 of his 3 free throws, and had 8 assists as the top-seeded Suns overcame a 10-point halftime deficit. So there you go on that level. Okay, and I think that's going to rack it up for at least most of our daily news bombs. Let's go one better. Let's take you to a little bit of the color and pageantry that is our world. Okay. Let's see. Got a little bug eye here, folks. Okay, well, it looks like things not going very well for at least one part of that of our triangle here. Oh boy. Hmm. Okay, so we have no info from the media world, sports media world. So why don't we just uh, fillet that, and thank you. So you can see my face. Okay, let's get you some soccer scores, and then we will disappear before your eyes. My eyes have seen the glory. Boom. Okay, in the Premier League, Chelsea and Manchester United ended in a 1-1 tie. In the Europa League semifinals, Leipzig over the Rangers, 1-0. Eintracht Frankfurt over West Ham United, 2-1. In the Europa Conference League semifinals, Fjord over Marseille, 3-2. Leicester City and Roma tied at 1. International friendlies, Mexico tied with Guatemala at Goose Eggs. The FA Women's Super League, Chelsea defeated Tottenham Hotspur 2-1. In Finland, it was Helsinki over Helsinki. They're a letter off, though. That's right, it's HJK Helsinki beating HIFK Helsinki 2-0. In Norwegian soccer, Lillestrøm over Alessons FK 2-0. That's right, 2-0. And boy, do we need something now, like next way of snooze. You snooze, you're bound to lose. And I do not feel like losing. I just feel like winning. All right. Let's get to our final little segment. And let's see if we can do this all within the valley of a little memento here. All right. Another Premier League games, Manchester United and Chelsea ended in a 1-1 tie. Let's see. In the Europa Conference League, it was Fjord 3, Marseille 2, Leicester, and Roma tied at 1. In the EuroLeague playoffs in Europe, Anadolu Efes defeated Olimpia Milano 75-70. Right now, in the 10th minute of the fourth quarter, the Dallas Mavericks lead the Utah Jazz by 3, 94-91. In the NHL, in the 17th minute of the third period, it's Vancouver Canucks and the Los Angeles Kings tied at 2 apiece. And speaking of ties, the Edmonton Oilers beat the San Jose Sharks 5-4. Czech Republic Extraliga playoffs, Trinec over Sparta Prague 2-1. And Finland, Tappara over Turku 1-0. In Japan, in the Nippon Professional Baseball League, Rakuten Golden Eagles defeated the Shibalati Marines 2-1. Cebu Lions over the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks 4-2. Hanshin Tigers over the Chunichi Dragons 3-2. Yakult Swallows over the Hiroshima Carp 9-5. Nippon Ham Fighters over the Oric Buffaloes 6-2. And the Yomiuri Giants blanked the Yokohama Bay Stars 7-0. See, do we have any updates? No. On Major League Baseball? In South Korea, the NC Dinos beat the Doosan Bears 9-5. Kaibum Heroes over the Hanwha Eagles 3-1. KT Wiz Swan over the Kia Tigers 5-3 in more ways than one. Lottie Giants over the SSG Landers 4-1, and LG Twins over Samsung Lions 6-4. In cricket, the Delhi Capitals beat the Kolkata Knight Riders by 4 wickets, 150 to 146. There you go. Happy landings on a chocolate star. That's right, folks. We've did it. We got about 10 minutes to go, but the way I've been feeling lately, I think I'm going to tap out early so I can get things somewhat done and hit the sheets. As only I can, which means it's bedtime for me because tomorrow I've got a buttload of things to do. That is mom related, of course. We will be back tomorrow night, same time, 11:35, same place, right here on the L2C Media Network. So until tomorrow night, 11:35, I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley, wishing you all a great evening. And as always, keep your sporty balls clean and fresh and make them shine. That's it. We are out of here. Good night, everybody. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports and YouTube. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Your loyalty is as fresh and as amazing as your friendship. I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley, and for everybody everywhere that's been a part of this lovely little showgram. Thanks, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.